Greetings, Spirit family. It is with gratitude that I welcome you to Spirit Knocks for Brooklyn Mosaic. In our last video and episode, we talked about what it is to be highly sensitive, to be a highly sensitive person, and what that looks like, and can that be part of your spiritual awakening? Well, in order for you to know whether you're highly sensitive, that means you have to do some work on you. You have to really know who you are, what your abilities are, and how you're going to find out what those abilities are. I'm sure many of you are like, what are you talking about? But we all have abilities, they're just untapped, right? Some of us are really good at some things, and some of us are really not so good at some things. But what I can guarantee you that we all have is the ability to use discernment and the ability to follow our intuition. In order to follow our intuition, we have to do some work where we look at ourselves. You have to really look at yourself and say, do I make decisions based on what other people think? Do I value what other people say? Do I second guess myself? Because usually that first solution that you came up with is your answer, but something in you, whether it's societal norms or conditioning, gets you to second guess yourself and go with what you think might be more acceptable, more reasonable, more in alignment with what other people might want. That's you being out of alignment and going against your intuition. So when you do this checklist on yourself, go down a list. Maybe you want to put down all the things you really like about yourself and all the things you think you might need to work on. And if you don't like yourself, why don't you like yourself, right? Something I came across the other day, and I keep saying it over and over again because it sounds really harsh, but it's a reminder. And the statement was, people pleasers are liars. Yeah, y'all heard me. People pleasers are liars. Not only are you lying to the people that you're trying to please, but more importantly, you're lying to yourself. You are trying to present an image to people that you want them to know rather than just going along with who you are, because who you are is enough. It completes everything, right? So really doing that work and figuring out who you are, what is it you need to be happy? What are you willing to do to be happy? What are you willing to do to be in alignment? That's all I really wanted to talk about this session. This might be one of the quickest ones, right? We are going to cover these things that I talked about in more detail, but I thought it was important to come on and just have this discussion. So don't be a liar. Don't be a people pleaser. Know who you are. Do that inner work, which we'll be talking about, and you will come to be at peace and feel a sense of happiness like you've never felt before. You are complete. You are your ancestors' wildest dreams. Blessings.